My dog got attacked by 5 pit bulls, 1 Rottweiler and 1 German Shepherd. Hi, I'm Rich with Off-Grid Dogs Training and Behavior, Tampa, Florida, and this is Taboo. And we're crazy about you because you love your dog. So, look, obviously Taboo's still here, so luckily he's a Great Pyrenees, and being attacked by a pit bull was not fatal. By the way, these were not 5 pit bulls all at once. These were 7 separate incidents. But it's kind of a warning about, you've got to be careful when you're walking your dog and maybe be prepared, because most of us don't have a 140-pound Great Pyrenees that can defend himself. So things might not go so well. So a lot of dog owners, take precautions. They'll take a nice big walking stick with them. They'll take, my wife, for example, takes a very strong, like a pepper spray type thing with her. Now, she didn't used to back then. You've got to be able to protect your dog, especially if you have a vulnerable, small or average sized dog. But the interesting thing was when he got attacked, and by the way, most of these dogs, I'm pretty sure were neutered. We know some of them were. But when he would get attacked, and the first time he ever really got attacked, and these are actual attacks, I don't mean like just some growling or some nipping or something, but these pit bulls are basically trying to kill him, going for the neck and everything. That was their first mistake, because you might have noticed he has a big old mane like a lion, because these dogs were bred to fight off wolves that were attacking the sheep and mountain lions and bears and everything. So pit bull tries to go for the neck, all they get is a big mouthful of fur. And what he usually does, in every case except once, we saw him do for the first time with a 3-year-old, 100-pound Rottweiler, a neutered male Rottweiler, 3 years old. Taboo was only a 9-month-old puppy. He was only about 90 pounds at the time. So he's 140 now, his mature weight. So he wasn't even half grown. But it was an amazing thing to see the way he danced around behind the Rottweiler, somehow got behind it very quickly. They're very agile dogs for their size. They're not, ponderous like a Mastiff. They're very athletic. But he got behind the Rottweiler, mushed him down into the ground and just pinned him and held him there. And the Rottweiler was growling and trying to bite him and everything, and Taboo didn't even get mad. He was just calm and didn't even growl, just held him down. Then the Rottweiler finally submitted, I quit. And the whole time Taboo could have bitten him in the back of the neck or the head and just killed him, and never even bit him once. Then he lets him up. It's all over. They worked it out there. Everybody's friends now. Until the humans arrived, then the couple that were with the Rottweiler came running over all upset. What did your dog do to our dog? Even though their dog attacked ours. And got the Rottweiler all riled up again. So my wife left at the time. And most of these attacks were, I was not always there. My wife used to walk my dog much more than I did the first few years we had him, because I was working a lot. And, with the pit bulls, same thing. He would pin them. They would go for the throat. He would get behind them and pin them. The one instance where he wasn't able to, the pit bull kind of surprised him and had him up against some bushes, was the only time he's ever bitten anything. That pit bull was unfortunately bitten a couple of times, but we weren't sure what happened. I wasn't there. My wife called me. She was all upset. Taboo was pink. Our white dog was pink. He was covered in blood. By the time I got there, the owner was still there with the pit bull, and they'd gotten the dogs separated. But she'd found out that there wasn't a scratch on Taboo. In fact, he's never gotten an injury from any of these attacks. But that's the advantage of having a Great Pyrenees that's can take care of himself, but that pit bull was a little worse for wear. But in all these cases, these dog owners had their dog off leash in a park where they were supposed to be on leash. It's clearly posted, keep your dog on leash at all times, and they had their dog off leash. And they usually said the same, oh, my dog's never does that. He's friendly. You know, so you just have to protect yourself, protect your dog, and, you know, make sure that if your dog's not able to defend himself, that you're able to defend him, because if you've ever seen the damage that a dog bite can do, it's really bad. So let's be careful out there on our walks, but keep on walking your dog. It's the best thing you can do for him. And let's fight the pet industrial complex and get our dogs off the grid.